Hi guys, I'm heading back from the range right now, another range session, and this time I had two goals with my range time. First one was just to get a little bit more familiar with the 6.5 Creedmoor, and the second one was to try a little bit of a reduced charging weight on my load. So I dropped down 0.2 grains of powder in the load, and I think I found a little better sweet spot there. So shot 10 rounds, got an ES of 3 or 4 and an ISD of 1. So I think I found something good there. Just going to keep verifying that 10 shots is nothing, but it says something. Regarding the 6.5 Creedmoor versus my 6BR, I can really feel a difference. I mean, it's not that much, but the 6.5 Creedmoor, even though I don't shoot it very fast or high pressure or anything like that, everything that you're not doing with your fundamentals, you can really feel and see how that affects your shooting. So a couple of guys laughed and said, yeah, now welcome back to the real world with shooting, because this 6mm is really forgiving, and I think it's a little bit, it can be a problem if new shooters jump straight onto a 6mm, because sure, you still need to have good fundamentals, but it's much more forgiving if you're not doing everything right. The Creedmoor, as soon as I stop thinking about the shooting process, like driving my rifle, putting a pressure, perfect trigger press, I can instantly see it on paper or on the targets that I shoot on. So it's really good to getting back to the 6 Creedmoor now. And as I said earlier, I started shooting with 6.5 Creedmoor, so it's not something new for me, but I've been shooting 6mm for 2 years, and I can really see that my muscle memory is set on a 6mm rifle, so I need to put in as much training as possible right now before the season starts with my 6.5 Creedmoor. And also I tried to put I put a aim point red dots on my scope to see if that's something I feel like would help me on the bigger matches when we have much terrain and fairly large amount of targets on each stage, so it will be easier to find and engage targets instead of searching with the optics, even though I think I'm quite good at positioning my body straight to the target and find it quite easy, but it can be hard when you have a lot of forest and there's one target in the middle of the forest, or there's a lot of lanes and you have to quickly find each target. So I will try that as well, and it felt good. Didn't bother me to have it over the top of my scope. I'll try to get a picture up here for you. So that was the 3 goals I had today on my range day. I'm trying to have a purpose with each range time that I get, because if I'm lucky I will be able to have 1 or 2 each week. Mostly it's 1 each week, so I need to have a little bit of a structure when I go to the range to get the most out of my time and not just stand there and talk with everyone. I do that as well, of course, because I talk a lot, but that's not the mission with going to the range. So today was a good range time. Fairly happy with seeing better results with my load, and in the end the shooting with the 6.5 Creedmoor felt really natural. A good day at the range. So now it's time, head home, reload some more, and hopefully go out to a longer range next time instead of 300 meters, so can train on spotting some impacts and getting more time behind my 6.5 Creedmoor. Until then, have a good time.